Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Earlier today, Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis met with the President of Yale University, Mori Makinis, and the Rector of the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens, Gerasimos Iasos, to discuss academic cooperation between the two institutions. The Greek Premier stressed the importance of fostering partnerships between Greek public universities and leading global institutions, as the meeting followed the launch of a joint postgraduate program on global environmental sciences and public health. Discussions also touched on the potential establishment of a joint research center in Attica to support broader academic cooperation. In other news, Greek police have arrested at least 12 people during an operation to break up two gangs whose members they said were sports fans involved in drug trafficking, beatings, robberies and arson, they said today. The gangs, who possessed explosives, were active in the wider Athens area and involved in clashes with rival soccer supporters, they added. Now, authorities have arrested the 57-year-old pilot of a helicopter that crashed into the sea during takeoff on Sunday in Vouliagmeni, a coastal suburb south of Athens, the Hellenic Coast Guard has said. The pilot faces charges of endangering transportation safety, bodily harm through negligence, and failing to follow crew procedures in an emergency. The helicopter had taken off from Aspropyrgos, west of Athens, and landed at the upscale Astir Marina in Vouliagmeni to collect 4 U.S. nationals for a flight to the island of Mykonos. According to investigators, the aircraft hovered about 1 meter above ground when it was destabilized by strong gusts of wind and then plunged into the sea. All 5 people on board, including the pilot, swam to nearby rocks and were thankfully rescued by a marina vessel. The helicopter was later recovered with the help of a crane and transferred to the Tatoi airport facility north of Athens for further investigation, while the pilot was released pending the outcome of the inquiry. In other news, a business owner on the southeastern Aegean island of Rhodes has been charged with manslaughter by negligence and violating health and safety regulations after a 3-year-old child drowned in a swimming pool, authorities said today. The incident occurred yesterday when the child was found unconscious in the pool. She had reportedly attended a children's party with her grandmother and, according to police, is believed to have then wandered off unnoticed before ending up in the water. However, a lifeguard should have been present at the venue as required by law. After the authorities confirmed that this wasn't the case, the establishment's owner was arrested. An autopsy is expected later today to determine the exact cause of death of the child. We extend our sincerest condolences to her family. Now, the 5th Congress of Opposition Party Syriza concluded yesterday with party leader Sokratis Famoulos emerging as the clear winner in internal ballots on policy positions and the party charter. Key party documents were approved by an overwhelming 95% majority, while all proposed amendments backed by the leadership also passed. Former Syriza MP and Central Committee member Giorgos Tsipras, however, announced his departure from the leftist party earlier today. He said that the party had failed to correct mistakes or produce substantive political output. Finally, the Energy Transition Summit, East Med and Southeast Europe, organized by the Financial Times and Kathimerini, will take place at the Four Seasons Astir Palace in Vouliagmeni tomorrow and Wednesday. This hybrid event will gather industry leaders and policymakers to discuss strategies for a sustainable energy future. And that's all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.